There we go, then. That's George Michael and I Can't Make You Love Me. Oh, that's a very special song to my guest today. It's Carrie Underwood. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
It's a fantastic song anyway, but obviously...
It is, and his version, I know Bonnie Raitt, sang it as well, but his version was the one I was definitely... I'm a huge George Michael fan.
Oh, wow, that's interesting, because I really love the Bonnie Raitt one, you see. So.
I love them both, but I definitely knew George's version.
Because that was the song, basically, that people saw you in there, millions, if not billions, and what have you, on American Idol and what have you. And it's an amazing song, isn't it? I mean, it's a fantastic song, but you did it justice, you know what I mean? So
Thank
it's great.
you. Yeah. I didn't know what to sing. That was kind of a last-minute decision, too, because... I had been told, which it was common knowledge, that Simon Cowell wasn't exactly the biggest fan of country music. So even when I went in...
What does he know?
I know, yeah. But he always was a big supporter of me. And even after I sang that song, they were like, well, we can hear the country in your voice. I was like, okay, there's no hiding it. So
you turned into one of the biggest recording artists in the world, you know what I mean? So... it can't have been a bad choice, can it? You know what I mean?
No, definitely not.
Yeah, fantastic. And obviously, I mean, so big that you've just headlined at the O2, which is Britain's biggest arena and whatever, so and a great place. So
I came to the Albert Hall last year, and that's always the hope when every time you come back, things get bigger and better. So. I'm very honored to have been a part of that.
You're going to have to play open air next time, I think. Okay. You're just going to have to play in the park, aren't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I'm in.
Fantastic. Well, listen, I want to say Happy Easter as well, by the way, because it is Easter. I want to say Happy Easter because it's Easter, obviously.
Yes.
And Jamie is an absolute love, and he went out and bought eggs and then realised that he couldn't give you an egg because you're vegan, aren't you? So you don't eat any kind of chocolate, really, do you? Unless it's very specialised chocolate.
Are they like Cadbury? Yes, they are. Oh my gosh, they're my absolute favorite.
Is that the point that you stop being vegan?
That's the thing. I really do. I'm vegetarian and I have been for like a decade. But sometimes
has its limits.
I mean, come on. When you're waving Cadbury.
When you're close to a Cadbury's egg. Well, that's yours anyway, dear.
Oh my gosh, this is dinner.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to eat the
giant egg.
I'm going to have to eat the veggie caterpillars later then.
Oh,
that he rushed out and bought for you as well.
What are they?
I told you he's a love. All right, I'll give you those as well.
What is it?
Not really sure, to be honest, but it's
veggie.
Yeah.
Colin the caterpillar.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to chat a bit more about everything that you've been doing.
Rick Astley on Magic.
Yep, I'll be here until 4. Then Danny takes over with the Stress Busters. Then Queen's Brian May. Wow, rock and roll. And West End star Kerry Ellis will be on Magic Meets at 7. Right now, though, I'm joined by American singing sensation, and I mean sensation, that is Carrie Underwood. Hello, again.
Brian May's coming here.
Brian May, isn't that amazing? That's just proper rock and roll, isn't it?
I grew up listening to Queen. And I mean, we're talking about like serious... awesome vocals there. Freddie Mercury was definitely someone I probably learned a lot from and didn't even realize I was learning from him because he had such an incredible voice.
So then, you headlined at the O2 at the Country to Country Music Festival. Is that the sort of show that you've done before? Have you done a lot of shows with a lot of people on the bill, or do you always just play on your own? Or?
We have a lot of festivals in the States, especially in the summer and fall,
sure.
And they'll just be weekends packed with like huge country artists.
Yeah.
So it's one of the things that country music I feel like does better than any other genre of music.
Yeah.
I love sharing the bill with other people because it's not just your fans in the audience. You know, there are people there to see other people, and they'll stay to hear us, or vice versa. They're there to see me, and they meet new people and become their fans, and it's all wonderful. And people are just there to have a good time. It's not like they're there to just see a show. Yeah. People are just there to have fun.
Yeah, it's a totally different atmosphere, I think, because I think you as a punter, you kind of go there with the attitude of that. Okay, there might be one act that maybe you don't like, so that's when you go and get a drink. Do you know what I mean, or do whatever? But
as long as it's not during my time.
Exactly. Who would dare? Who would dare do that?
No, I mean, come on, terrible.
Come on. Have you? When you've been here before, have you had a chance to look around the touristy bits of London or what have you, or the UK at all?
Well, I have come here before, not as an artist, just totally being, I came here with my mom a few years ago, and we did the whole like bus tour, saw the palace, and tried to do, we had like tea. Where did we go? You know where we went.
Oh,
No, she
do you mean
doesn't.
like afternoon tea? Do you mean like a posh hotel?
Like,
you mean?
Yes.
Could it have been the Ritz?
It
Was it the
was?
Ritz?
Okay.
Okay, little plug for the Ritz there, by the way.
We try to just, like I said, pay because we have no idea what we're doing. We're just country folk, like wandering around, saying "Hey y'all" and stuff.
Okay,
like
no,
that.
but that's great. That's what the Ritz needs. Is some country
just
folk
need-
saying "Hey y'all."
Exactly. Everyone needs a little y'all in their lives.
They're too right. They do. Right. So listen. You've obviously released albums in America. You've sold millions and millions. She sold millions and millions and millions of albums, by the way. But this album, which is called Blown Away, is the first one that you've officially released here in the UK. On the album, by the way, there's a few songs about unfaithful lovers.
I know.
Now, is that you or is that country, do you think? Because country's sort of, in a way, there is a bit of that in country. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely was hoping nobody would try to draw too many parallels between this album and my real life because I'm very happy and I have the best husband ever, but that's just kind of I try not to dictate too much like where the songs will go or when we're writing. We go in with no agenda and we just see where it will take us and see what the energy of the room, and that's just what happened. Exactly, and then the songs that I picked that I didn't write, those are just the ones I gravitated towards. So I think the whole like cheating thing is definitely a very country storyline that a lot of people can relate to one way or another, whether they were the cheater or the cheatee. But it's cheaty. I'm making up words.
I know, I'm liking it. I'm loving it.
I'm bringing y'all. I'm bringing cheaty.
Bring it on. Y'all cheaty.
I'm just
Y'all cheaty. That sounds like a rapper, doesn't it? Y'all cheaty.
It does. That'll be my new rap name.
Alter ego.
When I break into the rap world.
Y'all cheaty. I'm waiting for that album.
You say it so proper. Y'all cheaty.
Yeah, I know, but I'm English in it. Do you know what I mean? Where are we? Who am I? Let's get on with this. Right. Yes. So, okay, the new single, Before He Cheats. See, there we go again. You see, with all the, you know what I mean? I think we're going to have to play that, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, do you want to introduce it?
Yes.
Off you go.
This is Before He Cheats by me, Carrie Underwood, a.k.a. Y'all Cheaty. Hope you like it.
Good afternoon, Rick Astley here with my guest today, Carrie Underwood. So for UK fans who must have been living under a rock and don't know that much about you, we've actually devised a little quickfire question section sort of thing. Just say the first thing that comes into your head that isn't really rude.
Gets me into trouble.
Yeah, here we go. So you're into sports, I believe?
Yeah, I'm semi-athletic. Yes.
Oh, right, okay. Apart from always eating chocolate. Anyway, so you're into sports. What's your favourite sport? And you can't say ice hockey.
Oh, come on. Football, other than hockey.
In American football.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's all good. I knew what you meant, love. Your favourite team?
Oh, grew up being a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Right, okay.
I live in Tennessee now, and I really try to like them. I try.
You try, but it's not.
I have friends that are Green Bay Packers fans,
okay, so
we root for them a lot. Okay. I'd say Green Bay's in the lead right now.
In your affections, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, well, to be honest, both
they're winning
of us,
my love, which I'm sure they care deeply about. But I will say, though, since I started, like, watching hockey, that's definitely, I'll choose a hockey game over a football game.
You need to spill the beans about why you like ice hockey.
My husband is a hockey player. He got in a fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 3 hours ago.
3 hours ago?
He made some other guy bleed a lot.
Oh, no.
It's kind of awesome.
You know we're recording
this, don't you?
Oh, he did? Okay.
Oh, my gosh. That guy, I was mad at him. I wanted to punch him.
No,
he was like pushing him. He didn't do anything, and then the other guy was like asking for it. So.
Well, I must say, when I'm out for a drink in a pub or something, if someone pushes me, I just turn around and I make them. Who would it be?
Another slow question. I'm up for anything, really. It has to make sense, and it has to be like the right time and the right song, and I think it'll just happen naturally. But there are a lot of like really amazing women that I think are so strong and have such incredible voices, like Pink.
All right.
I would love to sing with her at some point.
Cool. What's your favorite movie?
I love scary movies.
Oh.
I don't know if I can pick a single favorite movie, but I love the Halloween movies.
Right. Okay. We'll go for one of those. Then. Wine, whiskey.
Wine for sure. Whiskey is a no for Carrie.
Jamie was going for whiskey. He almost
Really?
He almost bought you a bottle of Jack Daniels
Oh.
instead of an Easter egg.
That, you know how everybody has that one drink that they just can't drink?
Jack Daniels
Like
is it?
something bad happens if you have the smallest amount. That's whiskey for me.
Really? Mine's tequila.
See, everybody's got one. Yeah.
That's a little bit like wine, to be honest.
Yeah.
Once you start drinking wine and get into it, you just only want to drink the good stuff once you've had it a bit, don't you? You know what I mean? So, there you go. Anyway.
Understand.
Turn it into, all right, Jamie, I'm getting on with it. I know, rapid fire. Sorry. Here we go. Just enjoying myself. Sorry. What's the best thing about being Carrie Underwood?
Ooh. I love being on stage. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, I get to travel a lot. But I mean, it is a lot of hard work. But that like 90 minutes I'm on stage is the most fun I have.
Yeah, cool. Would you ever do a celebrity talent show, something like a Dancing with the Stars, Celebrity on Ice link thing?
I feel like I did the whole like
I guess,
do something and be judged and that whole like nerve-wracking time in my life.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I could ever do anything like that again.
Wow.
That was such a stressful time. I mean, wonderful and exciting, but stressful time in my life.
Yeah, I don't know how you coped with that, to be honest, because I mean, I think just, obviously doing, like you say, doing one of those shows is difficult enough, but to actually do something that's that close to your heart, you know what I mean? Because those things are a bit of fun.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do them because it's,
a
fun thing to do or whatever. Just
I guess they're already famous and they're like, well, I can go and do this and have fun at it, and it's not really going to like change. Yeah, it's not going to make or break me. It's just kind of for fun.
Some fantastic answers there. Horror movies, quite surprised at that, but
I'm an enigma.
Exactly. So much so that you were in a movie as well, Soul Surfer with Dennis Quaid.
That's not a horror movie.
That's not a horror movie. No, I know.
Not.
Fantastic
Something
story.
scary happened, but it wasn't a horror movie. We got the script in for that, and I remember hearing about Bethany Hamilton, her story, like right after it happened. I remember seeing it on the news.
Yeah, she's the girl who had the shark attack. And,
and lost her arm. She was a surfer and like this up and coming amazing surfer. And I mean, you think, what's the worst thing that could happen to a surfer? And losing a limb would be the worst thing. And everyone basically was telling her, you need to move on. You can't really do this anymore. And she proved everybody wrong. And she still surfs competitively, and she and her family are just so amazing, and what a wonderful thing to be a part of, and a wonderful story to help tell.
Incredible.
That's something I'm going to be able to look back on and say I'm really proud I did that.
Yeah, cool. Listen, we need to get a song from you, actually. You need to choose a tune for us. You could go for Freddie Mercury if you like, or something like that. We play quite a bit of Queen here. So
I think that'd be great.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So,
what's my favorite Queen song ever? Don't Stop Me Now. See that one. It's like one of those, like, sing it at the top of your lungs, like
let's
let me
do
go
that.
out and,
let's just play it and do that. Let's just do that.
Let's dance.
Fantastic.
We should dance.
So there you go then. That's Carrie's choice, which is a cracking choice by Queen. Always good to play a bit of Queen on Magic. Thanks again to Carrie Underwood for coming in today. Just a reminder that your album, Blown Away, is out right now. Fantastic. Right, that's all from me today. Gary Vincent will be chatting to Brian May, come on Brian, and Kerry Ellis on Magic Meets tonight. That's at 7 o'clock. Danny next though, so all that remains for me to do is to ask you, Carrie, would you please sign off the show in your best Ron Burgundy?
Okay. This is Carrie Underwood. You've been listening to Rick Astley on Magic. Until next time, you stay classy now, London.